Please, Bob from Grand Rapids finishing up. Nice job today.
Go Moose!
Hello, campers, and welcome live. I'm Chris Boden here today on the production set.
Yeah, come here and break them off. Off, fine.
Noise is off,
Noise
please.
is off.
The mics will pick you up if you whisper up there, so please don't.
I'm ready. Rolling on it.
Sync, please. Whenever you're ready.
Hello guys, I'm Chris Boden and welcome to today's Captain's Vlog. This one's going to be kind of weird because you're actually behind the scenes of a production shoot of the viewermail set because it's a whole thing. You'll understand in a couple minutes, so just hang in there. Which one am I at?
Me.
Hello guys, I'm Chris Boden and welcome to the Geek Group. Today you're getting kind of a weird thing that you normally don't get to see because we don't do viewer mail for production videos, which is why you should probably watch my blog here. If you need more Geek Group than you're getting watching the production videos, my blog posts usually 6 days a week, give or take. The blog is a little bit different than the Geek Group videos because it's totally behind the scenes. It's just what happens in my day-to-day world, this kind of thing. The blog is not family friendly, be aware of that. But today, instead of just doing viewer mail for the live stream and for the blog, we're doing viewer mail on production because of this. This was made possible entirely through Geek Group members. The Geek Group IRC donated in the largest fundraiser we've ever done, and the largest fundraiser we've ever done in a single day, which is just insane. To put it in perspective, in 2011, Geek Group member donations accounted for a little bit over $11,000 for the entire year, which is not bad. Last week they raised $12,345.67 in one day. And because of that, we are now able to open the box and show you these lovely goodies that came from our friends in New York, B&H. We're going to need the paper. I'm just going to hand that right off to you. So much goodness. Okay. We're going to start out with, we've got filters. Now, for many years, about 10 years now, we've been shooting the video that you're watching right now on JVC HM100U cameras. We had one really good camera that we upgraded to, and that was our venerable Sony NX5. We love this camera, it is awesome. We wore it out. It has shot thousands of videos. And it's quite simply worn out. So, we're replacing it. And we're replacing it with, wait for it, it's heavy. Oh! The new NX5! Guys, we're going to have to set this on the floor and I'll just pull things out and we'll set it up here. So, because you're going to want to see this. This is pretty much the mother of all unboxing videos, so give me a moment. Thank you. Now, what is sexier than an NX5? Come back in. You can hand up more. If you're going to set it down on that side, you got to hand it up here. We have 2 NX5s. 3 Sony NX5s. There's another big one in there. I can wait for it too, so just hang in there. Here we go. This is the NEX FS100 UK, which is our new big super duper camera, and we're going to get a look at this in a little bit. Now, what other cameras do we have? Those are battery chargers. We're experimenting for shooting other types of interesting videos, so we have the little JVC, because we like JVC. We have the little JVC adventure camera here. We have Sony's version of the Contour, because Contour is basically going out of business, and that kills me. And our old friends at Vio have the new POV HD. We're testing that out. Ooh. And we've got some experimental stuff here This is something that I bought for me. It's an experimental. Oh no, this isn't it. This isn't the block camera, is it? This is the adapter. This is a lens adapter because this big camera shoots with E-class lenses. This is the first camera we've ever used for production use that has detachable lenses. This lets us adapt to Moose's massive Sony camera lens collection, but she uses A-mount lenses because she shoots on an alpha. So it'll let us do some really crazy stuff. We're going to be playing with this and you'll see video of that. What else you got? Lots and lots of batteries because we use lots of batteries. And then this is a battery charger, another charger. Oh no, these are memory units. 120 gigabyte memory units, maybe 128 gigabytes, I'm not sure. But lots and lots of memories. So that is cameras and stuff. So you're going to be seeing more on this as we go in a bit. We will be doing some, I think we'll just take all this over there and we'll do a big unboxing. So we'll be back in just a moment as we move all of this to start unboxing stuff. But I got to get it out of the way, and yeah, we'll do it right here because all the cameras are set up. We got to move all this stuff out of the way. We'll be right back.
Sorry, I want us to show this stuff.
Yeah,
We'll just do it out the.
we're back for viewer mail. Now I'm talking to you guys because we got to change the whole setup for this stuff. So we've got a box. The Geek Group Attention Captain Boden viewer mail. That's specific enough. It's a really weird angle for viewer mail, isn't it? We got tape. We got. I don't know if that's it. This always happens, and it is one of the most wonderful problems in our world. I'll say I need something, 8 different people donate it, and we're never going to have to buy it again. So there you go. You got tape.
Got tape and scissors.
You got tape and scissors.
My world is set.
Hey, Doogie! We got a box that's got your name on it. Shipped to Doogie. It's from Dusty Wolf. Something tells me this is not what I want to come in the mail.
No, that's not coming today.
You told me it was coming today.
Today or tomorrow.
Today or tomorrow. It was Monday. Now it's Monday or Tuesday. Oh, hey, that's fancy. What? Oh, shit, huh?
That's cool.
Doogie, you've got knobs.
Oh.
I'm keeping this. And you've got what looks to be a window kit for a PC?
Yes.
Okay, cool. From Dusty Wolf.
Yep, from NMTC Tech.
Dusty Wolf sent you a thing. And he sent me a really cool Volkswagen thing. Thank you, Dusty Wolf.
That is awesome.
Okay, next box. It's got Moose's name on it, and it's 3 pounds of premium. It just says 3 pounds premium.
Vinyl.
It is vinyl. Ha! It's vinyl for Moose.
I ordered that.
Okay. Next box is labeled viewer mail and is already open.
Sorry.
It's a
it had-
flag.
It had my name on it.
We haven't had a flag in forever. Where is it? It's, I don't know the flag.
I do.
Flag here.
Maybe from Cindy.
There's a little picture of it on the back, and usually I can get a guess as to what it is from the little picture on the back, but this is one I don't know. It is this flag. Who's that?
Check.
This is Czech Republic? Oh, cool. Okay. Well, hi to everyone in. There's no way I make this. No. Hi to everyone in the Czech Republic. This is going in the collection and will get hung out in the MDH. If you are a viewer, and I should be talking to you, if you are a viewer and you don't see your flag hung up in the Geek Group MDH, get into Geek Group IRC, check with Sparky Projects, he maintains a list, but everywhere we have Geek Group members, we want one of your flags. So if your flag isn't out there, send it in. We've had lots, I don't even know how many, but lots and lots and lots of people send in flags. And yeah, it doesn't say who sent it in. There you go. And we want to represent all of our viewers. because we're pretty proud of that. This is from Scott in Norwalk, California. Thank you, Scott. Oh, that's an odd combination of things to see on top. Have fun punching. Okay. Some bubble wrap. It's a ticket punch. I think this is an unusual punch for the ice cream tickets. I'm checking it. I'm getting there. Let's see what it makes a very unusual little shape that's kind of like a skull keyhole type thing. That is totally the official ice cream punch. Thank you, Scott! That's cool. And we got some BNC splitters, a tape measure from Enco, which is cool. Looks to be about a 16 foot.
That smells like anthrax.
It's a bag of holding. Oh, wow! That is a Texas Instruments DLP sensor chip. It's actually marked sample on the back, which is kind of cool. I've never seen one. That's a DLP chip.
It's a DMD.
This might be, it's a DLP chip. Is that a projector?
They use those in projectors and in the TVs that use the DLP technology.
Huh.
It's probably about 1 million years on there.
Yeah, I gotta research that. And then there is something else in here. Oh, this one smells like smallpox. Carbon nanotubes. Oh, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna totally create a black market for carbon nanotubes and just sell people bags of graphite. That's how I'm gonna retire. And this is W wire, which is tungsten. Wolfram. This is nitinol, which is fun stuff. This is boron rod. Boron rod, which some idiot's going to come across, and they're going to try and put that into their mechanical pencil. I can see this coming. That's really cool, man. Thank you. That is one of the more awesome little bits of random that we've gotten donated. That's like all kinds of cool demo stuff there. There's videos. All right, I'm gonna set this safely aside. Okay, just take it, move it down somewhere safe. This is for Moose. It's from World Paper. It's a poster. Faster! Might not be a poster. That one open. This end will. This looks like film. This looks a lot like this. This looks like an X-ray. Moose? Was ist das? I have actually had the experience of my life of a dude walking out of a dark room going, "Is this the film I used?" Everybody in the room went, "Yes!" He came back out 5 minutes later. "It's all black!" I have no idea what that is.
Is it
It smells like vinyl.
the magnetic viewing film?
Okay, figure it out. Alright, and I have one last box from B&H. This is labeled used.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your dingus. This is kind of cool. Can I show the world? Okay. This is a totally separate order. This isn't viewermail. This is something Moose bought, but it's kind of cool and it's something that you don't get to see a lot of. This is medium format. This is a medium format back.
A 12 6x6.
Okay. For a Hasselblad camera, which are really, really cool cameras. So yeah, that's the film back. So it's pretty interesting. I'm going to put this back in its protected package.
Well, where's the rest of it?
No, that's what you get. They're there? Oh, okay. Oh, they shipped it with our stuff? That's kind of cool. Alright, so that's viewer mail for the day. You guys can just hang out and watch this, but I gotta get back into production video mode. So you can just keep rolling there and stuff.
Alright.
So which one do you want?
I want to do the NX5 because I want to compare it to the old one.
Okay, cool.
Chris, did you want to open up Todd's box?
Go on what?
The box for Todd?
No, because that's just an eBay order. That wasn't viewer mail or anything like that. We just did that.
What do we know about the box labeled glass as an art difference?
That's most.
That's
Oh,
Moose
okay.
art stuff.
Do we have a Sony battery charger we could get someone to start charging?
We have a whole bunch of chargers that just came.
Next door, there's a little purple panel behind my desk. But might as well get something to start.
Yeah, well, you can take all the batteries and chargers right now and get them plugged in and.
I can do that in a little bit.
All right.
It's not going to be long.
Come on in, sexy. I'm ready when you are.
Wow.
Steve, move.
All right.
Sound check again.
Mark.
Sing, please.
Dance, monkey, dance!
Patrick, is your phone off?
On vibrate anytime it's in my pocket, so
Alright, cool.
you hear it, damn.
Mark. Alright, we're back. Now, here's your examples. This is our Sony NX5 camera that we have used and abused for many years. Now, here's the extra parts that come on it. Because the camera itself is several $1,000s. It's not by any means an expensive camera. It is made of awesome. You need one of these. Here's your memory module, which is bloody expensive. And then, you should have one of these if you buy, oh, I pushed the wrong button. If you buy a real camera, this is pretty much a universal thing you need. Get a UV filter for your camera. UV filter, wow, that was class. Mark. Get a UV filter for your camera. UV filter is a piece of glass. They're crazy cheap. They're ubiquitous. You can absolutely get one. If your camera has a threaded fitting on the front, you can get one of these in your camera. You can even get these for a lot of little cheap consumer grade cameras. This is less than $20 for this. Now, the objective lens here is a lot more than $20. And if you break it or scratch it or get gunge on it, it's buy a new camera problem. $20. Cheapest insurance there is in the world of video. So we put one on everything. And when you take all that stuff off of it, this is what you're left with. This is just the camera. This particular camera is going to be going back to Sony, where we're going to see if they can repair it a bit, because this ring right here was the first thing that died, which is kind of important because that's your focus ring. And then it started basically, we're not entirely sure, but we think the camera may be unplugged. So we're going to send it off to Sony and see what they can do. However, we loved it so much that thanks to the IRC's support, we bought 3 more just like it. So here's your unboxing video. Comes with power cord, video cord, USB cord, audio video cord, microphone. Oh, I like that. That's clever. This is a fake battery. Plug that in the back of the camera. This is the bottom of a battery. Plug that in the back of the camera, and this is the charger. And you can just run the camera off wall power, which is something that we do a lot. And then your nifty battery charger. Software, warranty, paperwork stuff. Japanese box. You must know origami. Look down inside this thing. We got shoe. Phone, eyepiece phone. Remote. Battery. Camera. And now here is how we at the Geek Group set up a camera. Just take these videos. Some basic stuff. This is good to do with your camera. If you're getting an NX5, here's some recommended accessories. I'm going to leave this off. This is a second hot shoe. We can put that on there later if the videotape decides they want it. I'm going to set the battery aside. If you don't know which way to put the eye cup on your camera, think of it this way. The handle's on the right, so you're going to hold the camera like this. So you're going to want the eye cup to go like that and wrap your head on the right. So the eye cup goes on like this. I have seen these put on backwards, which is fine if you're left-handed, but it just weirds me out to see them. Dot on it so you can be centered. Okay. Could you grab me a filter, 200 cards, and a...
The way it's close to growing or close up.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, so the very first thing I'm going to do is put a filter on it. For the NX5, you want a 72mm diameter UV projector. The Tiffin part number is 72UVP. Don't touch. Press this little button back here, twist. Make sure your lens is clean, it's fresh out of the box, it should be. Put it very gently, be super careful not to cross through it. Now your lens is protected. Press the little button right here again. Line it up, you'll see a line right here. See a little line. Press this on here like that. Line it up. Then lock right in place. So now that's happened. Next thing you'll need is the main memory unit. And with stickers. Another USB cable. Because this will act as a drive. You can USB this right into your computer, which is kind of cool. It's in a nifty little case. I like that. That's cool. See, here's the plug that interfaces with the camera. It's a USB thing. So you can pop this off the camera. It's our 28 gig flash drive. So we're going to press the release button on the back. Get that off. Pop that in. Now we've got memory. With nice little cases for memory cards now. Just get the card. Okay, with the memory cards in the camera. Behind the little door on the back. Card A. Card A. They go in. Well, they'll only go in one way, so you have to go down at the top. Goes towards the middle. Boom. I'm going to turn the GPS off because we don't ever have a use for that. Auto, infinity, auto. Cool. Gain set to low. Mic levels at 5. Both inputs for internal and auto. My camera is set up and ready for basic testing. Put this back in here. Oh, okay. Alright, so we've got all the basics on it. Now let's put the microphone on it. The camera itself is good. There we go. There's our mic. What do you call that? A dead kitten? It's not really a full dead cat. The phone things that you see in professional video production, you'll see is a lot. The guy with a big boom pole and the microphone on the end. If it's big and fuzzy, they're actually referred to as a dead cat. If it's metal and looks like a big pickle, that's just referred to as a liquid. Oh wow, they got a snazzy little rubber cup to it. That's pretty cool. That in there. Take this thing to the little clip. There. No plastic. Everything looks good, nothing's cracked, nothing's messed up. All it needs is a battery. And there's the charger. Battery on it, so that's good. So we take that. These you never use this. We're totally unboxed the NX5, and now this will go on its charger, and it'll be ready to go tomorrow. We're just going to plug these in and let them charge overnight, and they'll be ready to go. So I'm going to do that 3 more times, and when we come back, we will take a look at the big new Sony camera and check that out. Alright, this can go in the other. That's what I was going to do. We'll do those later.
Please bend under and say the word is buried.
I don't even see it.
It's under as under the table.
Right there. That goes to Moose. It's going to get sent off to Sony.
I don't know where. Okay. We have to.
Just the
You'll
top
be able to
one, yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. We're just looking at what's.
Well, the memory can stay for now, it's not in the way.
Hang on, let me see something.
The only thing they changed is.
HXR and X5U. HXR and X5U. It's the exact same model.
Yeah.
Now we
Make sure you're grabbing.
Alright, give me the FS100 UK.
Yeah, because that one's missing. Give me that one here.
That's the old one.
I know.
The old one is the one that's beat.
That doesn't go on it.
What?
We don't. That memory is still useful on any one of these cameras.
That's
It's not
true.
really-
Oh, we're not gonna send the memory with
Yeah.
it. Should we take the mic off too?
Well, don't.
No, just leave it like that. We're going to send it in for repairs. All right, Tom, take this. Put it in the other room. Take this. This.
If you wanted it, there was one of the batteries that was charged, so you could throw it on this one. Yeah, we can do it, turn on.
This goes with your shelf. I want all the warranty cards filled out
Yes.
because God knows we'll use them. Are we sure? Hi there, boys. How are you doing?
So what are the SD cards for that go in there?
Memory. It records them both at the same time. That way, if you have a memory failure, you're cool. We use the big 128 gig as backup, but what we're shooting is mainly off the cards.
Okay.
Other way around.
Oh, it's the other way around?
We almost never use Sony's cards, but just in case the external fails or something.
That's badass.
Let's not talk shit. With shit cameras
Take somebody's head
in the
off.
room.
It slices the master control kind of.
I'm gonna cut these first.
Thank you.
How you doing on time, Aaron?
Doing good.
I didn't make
I've started a couple new
just
clips.
now.
I started a couple new clips when needed, so yeah.
Bring some batteries for JVC's back.
Sorry?
Bring some batteries for the JVC's back. This is going longer than I assumed.
Go longer than ice.
Now is it blue that's
I'm not
flaky?
complaining, it's good.
Huh?
It's blue that's flaky, right?
Yeah, blue is grainy as shit. Red is
Red's-
okay, just
Red's
a little.
actually fine.
So
Yeah.
blue goes to
Blue is getting retired from service today. It's gonna go on display in the front case.
Okay.
Red's gonna be used for training.
Right.
Ready? Huh?
That wasn't really.
What do you want?
Sink, please.
Mark. Alright, so now we get to unbox our big, awesome new camera, which is the Sony NEX FS100 UK. It's got all the usual cables, nothing special. And this is different, a little USB adapter cable with a funny plug-in in it. It's a little bit different. USB cable, fake battery, microphone, eye cup. Dead kitten, paperwork, lots of stuff. Okay. Battery charger, hand piece, well, palm grip. Bits, oh, microphone mount, bits of metal. A little plastic protector dingus. Shoe plate. Battery. Remote. Get rid of that one. That's the lens, which I'm going to leave wrapped for a moment. I think that's everything. Here's the camera. That's beautiful. It's a lot tinier than you're expecting at first. It's really tiny. Now, I'm going to do a quick assembly here of just getting the basic bits together. That's right, so it goes. I've never seen one of these cameras before in my life. I don't know anything about it. It's kind of weird to do this, but I'm going to put the lens on it with the Tiffin protector. I'll put the lens on first. Now this is the kit lens, which comes all nice and packaged. It is a 3.5 to 6.3, 18 to 200 OSS lens, which is a good basic little kit lens. sensor in there. This is an E-mount lens. There are white dots to line up. And then it's on. And then, for street cred, we'll add this on there. There you go. That's starting to look like a whole lot of camera. It's kind of cool. Now this is kind of neat. You can put this on here. Won't use that. You put this on here. It gives you an eyepiece type arrangement. There. So you can have the eyepiece type set up there. Or you can pop it off, since you take the whole thing off. You have like a little shroud around it, or you can take the whole thing off and just have a screen. With this in play, it's kind of hard to get down to all the buttons. And there's things down there like power, start, stop, stuff that you're probably going to need. Full transport controls, all kinds of things like that. It's a really neat setup. We'll put the battery in it. Put the big memory module in it. So many cables. Now this doesn't have a blank space holder for the memory module. There. Okay. There's a memory module in it. There's a mount on the side here, which is pretty cool. There's the usual mounts on the bottom, plus there's a lot of mounts on the bottom. You got 1/4 inch with a pin, 2/4 inch, and then bigger ones. These look to be 3/8, and then there's these 4. And there's mounting on the top. There's no shortage of ways that you can hang this camera on something. So let me see if I can find out where to stick. Takes one SD card or memory stick. Any other places to stick? You can only fit one memory card like that in here. You've got more inputs on the back. Audio there, that's audio input 2. HDMI, headphones, remote. There's input 1 over here. So I'm going to take the microphone. Screen. And then down this side, there's a hole there. And in here, that's input 1. I'm going to cut this. Don't put a sharp thing in the cable, maybe a little bend. You can tuck it a lot tighter, but you'll make it unhappy. That's snug. That is adjustable, not like that. Alright. That is our setup camera. That's beautiful. I'm very deeply excited to start seeing the shots we can get with this. Now, here's something that's really cool and something we can do with this camera that is going to be a lot of fun for our video team. This is an adapter. It's the LA-EA2 lens adapter. More paperwork. This little adapter, which is quite sexy in its own right. Now, most lens adapters are just like a tube that you hang up in front of the lens. It lets you take one mount and put it on the other mount. This is not. This, you'll see there's optics in there. There's electronics in there. There's a lot of stuff going on in there. Now this mount looks really familiar to me because this is the one that Moose uses for all of our still photography stuff. So watch this. We can take our standard kit lens off of here. Moose, could you grab me a couple of interesting things? Just press the release button. Give it a twist. Set that down. Before I go on to anything else, I'm going to put that protective bit. What is this, Moose? 1300 millimeter lens. That is a lot of lens. I like how it's labeled near, far. The near side is the 650 millimeter lens. There is no near. There is no near. I'm going to do this just for the absurdity of it. Now, you take this. Not the protector for that. It's really cool with the mean split. That's locked in place. And I see there's a tripod mount on the bottom of this, so I wouldn't want to hang everything off of it. I'm sure tripod mounting this whole contraption will be fun at some point in the future. The dots are different depending on which thing you're putting on. So it's kind of weird to figure out. Did I set you on the back? Totally set you on the back. That's where I want to end up. So that's where I want to go. See, that's where I ended up, but now I'm like 90 degrees off of where I want to be. This doesn't turn, does it?
Yeah.
This bottom piece turns?
It should. It's an adapter.
This is an adapter. Ah! Okay. That would explain why it doesn't line up right. Okay. So I was right. Okay, and then this turns back like that.
Yeah.
At which point, it takes two hands.
It's worse.
Oh, I'm sure it does. How do you make it worse? It's tucked in, isn't it? This is beyond insane. So this is our ultimate telephoto setup now, at 1300 millimeters. And the camera's the entire system is actually about 1300 millimeters long at this point, and kind of wobbly out here at the end of the tube. So that's not terrifying at all. And with something like this, we can do some pretty amazing video work, which will be cool.
This one is almost as impressive. It's
Here.
not
Okay.
16.
16 millimeters. And this will still work, like it's got the electronics and it'll still pass all this right through. And we're going to be getting you test footage of all of these. Like that. We're going to be getting you test footage of all of these so that you can see the new stuff that we can do here. I'm really super paranoid about breaking any of this. So. I've seen proper video professionals just grab these things and pop them right to them. Like, I don't need that. They're not that brave. There. Well, that looks much more normal. So that's 16 millimeters, which is really awesome. And all of the electronics are maintained through the adapter and everything. And you've got my personal favorite, which I refer to as the coffee can. This is an 800 millimeter lens. It's refracting.
That's awesome.
So what is the lens natively?
It's just a straight thread.
Oh, okay. So this lens has no electronics? No. That's awesome. That's the one I'm excited about doing. So this is the cool things we can do with our new FS100.
You gotta put the lens in.
Really? Do you have it? Or is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. This is a lens figure. It is so long. It could be really cool.
I brought all the parts to the lens.
It's so dusty. So this is a lens baby which does something you've never seen a lens do. What? The cameraman! He spoke! Oh my god, it's the end of the world! I actually got Jabroni to say something during the video. This is called a tilt shift lens. A lens baby is the quick and dirty, cheap and ugly version of tilt shift, but they have a place and they are fun and they're cool. So we'll be making some interesting video with that, I'm sure. So there you have it, the unboxing and initial examination of the awesomeness that is our new camera gear here at the Geek Group. I would like to personally thank everybody in the IRC who helped us make all manner of history. There's ours. In doing such an epic fundraiser to make this happen. Where's my dot? And since you guys have done all of that to make this happen, we are now going to work our butts off to get you the absolute best video we can make with all this nice new equipment. So thank you to everybody who got involved, who donated. Now, for a lot of you watching this at home, you're not at all familiar with things like the blog channel, the Geek and stuff like that. So here's the links to different things, other ways that you can see more about the Geek Group. There's the super secret Captain's blog channel, which is a secret shared with like thousands of people a day. So that's a behind-the-scenes look. It's just the day-to-day life around the lab from my perspective because it's my blog camera. I'm not the only one with a blog camera. You can also find the AV blog here. You can find, I think Batman's got a channel. Do you have your own YouTube channel?
No.
You don't? I thought you did. You've made Bat blogs. You just do them on your Facebook?
I did like twice, not a whole lot.
Okay, so Batman doesn't have a blog. Bill has a blog that you can find here. Moose has a blog. You can find that link here. Do you have one?
Start moving that blog.
Okay.
Without,
Do you have one?
I have the AV.
Okay, the AV blog, the Moose blog, the Bill blog. What else?
Anyone else got one in this?
Anybody else got a blog?
Nope.
You do? Doobie's got one? Okay. Mark. Alright, now, there's a lot of you out there that might be new to this or not familiar with more of the super secret channels, the Geek Group. There's a lot of Geek Group video that doesn't air on the production channel. This is the main production channel where everything is edited for language, it's family friendly, it's really awesome, it's very high production quality, especially now with new cameras. So this is our first serious real videos. if you want to see behind the scenes stuff, Captain's blog. That's my personal blog, not family friendly. Do not watch it with your little kids. I swear, a lot. I was raised by a construction worker. So that's my blog. New videos almost every day. You can find the live stream here, where we're broadcasting right now on those cameras, separate from these cameras that we're using for production. We do live television all day, every day. We have a second channel, which if you're a member of the Geek Group, at the level that you have a membership card, if you're a paid member of the Geek Group, you can watch that there, and you can control the camera. We have the AV blog, which is behind the scenes of all of our video production shoots. That's run by Liz Brony. Doogie has a blog that's all about car stuff. Bill has a blog that is electronics and master control stuff. There's a lot of people around here with a camera. It's not just production videos. And you can, that was really weird. You can hang out in the IRC 24/7. We have a ton of people, and that's this screen that's always on the shoots. You always see a screen off to the side. These are people that can get involved and interact in the video production shoot. And you'll see this in equipment autopsies where we're actually answering questions in real time. Sometimes we do demonstrations for people. This is your way to talk back. So you don't have to just comment in YouTube videos. You can actually interact with us in real time. So that's pretty cool. This is all exploding with growth right now. New cameras, new production facilities, all kinds of stuff. Everything's about to change, and it's entirely your fault. So thank you for getting involved. See you next time. All right.
In the sky that Doogie is no longer with us.
Everything.
He is vlogging from the great.
Alright, everything makes it into D where only the videos.
This isn't our stuff. This is.
I just think this is a cool thing.
This and this, I believe, are ours.
No, he's actually
Yeah, mine's not right. I'm going to
He
have
looks different and small.
That's our
You
lens
can tell
cap.
it's
to
him.
filming the footage and then
Just grab it.
That's
That looks even more nice on her camera.
Oh, yeah.
It's about that big.
We totally spaced that. Oh my god, the comments.
I'm going to, Steve, I'm going to start getting these over there. We don't need to make sure all of the warranty information makes it to my desk.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a camera real quick.
Why?
Because I forgot this and I want to put it in at the end before there's 10,000 comments.
Alright, everyone shut the hell up again.
I'm just going to make it
Rolling
fun.
on red.
See?
Mark! Ready? Roll. The captain! Captain! You didn't put the handle on it! It's all screwed up! You didn't put the handle on it! Oh my god! You're an ass! You suck! Get on the internet! You didn't put the handle on it! It's still sitting on the table! Oh my god! It's the end of the world! It's screwed up! You made a mistake! The mark's being put on your name! It's stupid! It's switched up! I hope you die! I hate the Geek Group! I hate this Boden! He's a horrible bastard! And he didn't show me the whole thing because he didn't put the handle on it! You're all idiots! You're all morons! I hope you die! I remembered it at the end. Shut up. Shut up. It's in there. I'm going to put it on. You don't even get to watch it because of all the comments. You don't even get to watch it. No, no. Go home. This is not for you. This is only for the live ones because you bought it. Back to my time.
Yes, stop, Rowan.
I also put it in after the credits.
Well, I assumed it was for after the
I
credits.
missed
Oh yeah, yeah. I totally.
All of a sudden,
goes in
I just missed Corey, and I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Why would you ever miss
It kind of sounded like that Jewish
Alright, stop,
grandmother
Rowan.
voice he did.
There's no reason to have all many here. Well, after.
It sounded like the
I read.
crazy Jewish grandmother voice he used to do.
Yeah.
Alright, back to business.
Back to business. That 20 grand worth of fucking cameras. That's
Oh, yes,
business.
that's part of business, but I was talking to my team.
Make sure everything's labeled and you keep everything and blah 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 blah.
Alright,
Boden, get ready to drop.
right now, I'll put it either on or around my desk.
So what naming convention are you going to use for these cameras?
We'll figure it out as we go.
Just to say, no fucking clue.
Depends on how many covers of tape we have.
I was gonna go with
Batman! Batman! I can solve this. Huh?
Have you used the video?
Patrick, I hope you didn't show up
Yeah,
to
me
the
too.
start this morning.
No, I didn't.
I'll tell you that
That's
stuff's
fine.
happening.
No, actually I didn't. I didn't even set my
You
alarm
were
last
free
night.
time.
I have set of phasing tape. It's little rolls of electrical tape in a rainbow of fruit flavors. They look like lifesavers. Only about this big around, about that wide. I got a bunch of them. They're probably in my electrical bag. You probably have some in stock in your area. I mean, all of them, every different color you can find. There should be at least 5, maybe more.
I want to name them after the major clans during this Gulf Jedi.
No.
Aww.
First off, nobody but you can say that.
Exactly.
Even him, and he's Asian. Okay, and he can't say that.
So why don't you name after readers from Tolkien? How about that? We'll have Bilbo and...
We're going to name it colors because everyone remembers colors.
I like colors. I like colors.
And I won't be asked 50,000 freaking times, why did you name it that? Otherwise.
Woo! I made it excited!
Holy shit.
Come make it excited in Studio D so we can process it. Tom, can you turn that camera off and next door? Let Tom do it.
I don't want to do it. Just like driving fabric.
This is going to be the camera that goes on a crane someday.
Yes.
You know what our next step up is from these?
Unplug your button if you have.
That's a good next step.
What?
XD cams, that's our next step. I got to call into Dale to see if I can get a couple memory cards for, you know, the super duper live cameras we got?
Yes.
They shoot time lapse.
Yes.
If we can
We
get
discussed
cards, if we can get cards, I want to try using those as time lapse cameras.
Yes.
Because, oh my god, pretty.
Alright, so we're on the edge.
Alright, you can stop holding. Here, hold that a second. Alright, so we got the system. You put the thing in it. Cool, right?
Right.
So I did exactly that earlier with the one that Kidwell printed that had the crack inside. Boom! Just shot parts. So my goal is to wear it in a little bit so that it spins easier. It's so cool. See, when I build model steam engines and stuff, we got a really cool system. You put the engine together, you add a little bit of silver polish to it, or like mother's polish, turn the engine over with a drill or something, and just idle it for about 5 minutes,
Alright.
and you flush it all out, take it totally apart, clean everything, put it all back together, runs great.
Alright.
Quite the armature you've got there.
Pretty neat.
DC motor or generator or what?
DC motor.
DC motor.
motor?
That's a stepper.
Sexy.
We
Damn.
got a few of these complete ones at work that I'm gonna bring in.
Okay.
Yeah.
For what?
Just the drive
parts?
for it.
I support this idea.
That one's gonna blow up too.
Huh?
Is that one
No,
gonna
it's
blow up
doing
too?
fine.
That looks pretty cool this morning.
Yeah, did you like it when the other one blew up?
I was looking at you and, you know, we found the pieces over by the Jeff cage.
And I was standing right here when it went off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom! Everything went that
Did you see the little micro one I did?
Yeah, I did.
The roll of like
yeah.
57-piece size one?
That's cool. I want to see how tiny we can get them and make them still work.
Oh,
The problem is leaving a hole in the middle so you can spin it with.
Yeah.
Because when you get that tiny, you can't grab the middle.
Yeah.
That spins a lot easier now. I think I'm going to wear this in some more. And then we'll get you guys an update on the room, so I'll be back after this.
Why do we build awesome? It's not because we like showing off, though we do. And it's not because when science says, here's how the world works, we answer, great, now watch us bend it to our fucking will. Though we definitely do that. No, we build awesome because we want to share the exhilaration we feel when we prove nature wrong. When we make something that shouldn't happen, or that can't happen, or that can happen but not whenever we please, happen, goddammit. We want to spread the ability to take what the world gives you and turn it into something unexpected. We want to get people who would ordinarily be just bored or disinterested in math, science, and engineering to feel that spark. And we'll use irresponsibly loud noises and automaton-made handcrafts and musical fire and death rays and tiny stars and giant Newton's cradles and lightning machines and motherfucking robots to do it, because we can. You might not have the resources we do, but you can still get the people in your life excited about science. You want a tangible, recognizable, and it's worth mentioning easy to transport example of how humans can dictate the way our world works? Done. Solved. Shrunken coins. For instance, we take a US $quarter, coil copper wire around it, load it into our high-energy physics laboratory's impulse generator, and for just an instant dump frankly insane current through that coil, producing such powerful magnetic fields that the quarter compresses in on itself to the size of a dime, yet retains all of its surface features. And it comes in an educational packet explaining the science behind it. Not that you'll need that, since you'll want to carry that thunderbolt in your pocket. Available at thegeekgroup.org, now for only $10.
This one might need a couple more screws in.
Yeah.
Than you think. So,
Just getting a progress report.
progress report is good. Get a little.
I know that. I'm sharing that with the internet. So that whole wall's done with the second layer. This wall's got 2 sheets on it. At our current rate, by the end of tomorrow, we'll be done with drywall.
Yeah.
Which will be cool.
Yes, indeed.
Which will be nice, because then we're just onto mud and tape and paint. And we got a damn room.
Doors.
Yeah.
Can't forget about
Oh yeah, we need doors. That's not that bad though. That's a day, really. Doors are a day. I'm gonna go out and show the guys what the electricians did today.
Okay.
Alright, this is what they did on day 1. Boom! That's the new 480 service, right there. It's gonna be awesome. Hey, that's some serious pipe bending up there. Wow. That's pretty badass. You can see the time-lapse camera Jabroni put out here.
I'm going to assume we're going to put some really nice padlocks in that.
Oh yes! Oh,
because I can just imagine.
Because that's just what I need. Some kid walks by. Boom! Oh hey, we just had collisions on 3 different machines, and the robot ate itself. Great. No, they'll all be padlocked. Look at that fence, Patrick. Look at that damn fence. Ugh.
It'd be too late to have them put those in the cage, wouldn't it?
They can't.
I probably know.
Yeah, I talked as a two-wheel from his. Okay. So, yeah, we talked about where to put them to make them vandal-proof and all that. They'll be just fine. Okay. This will all be locked down. It's not locked down right now, but there's no power there right now either. I mean, that's an empty pipe. But Consumers is gonna come put a new pole there, and it's a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited. Patrick's excited. Look at him. Look at him. He's so excited. He's bursting with fruit flavors.
Actually, that was baked beans.
Oh, okay. See, I thought that warm, fuzzy feeling was love. Turns out, it's just gas. Story of my life.